Alrighty. Hello, folks. Welcome to the jungle. Um, all right. Well, a lot of Des Bryant news has been going around today. Updates on that. Saints worked out Brandon Marshall. They were going to work out Jeremy Kelly, but his flight couldn't come in, so they just told him to stay home. They worked out that other guy. I can't remember his name. So they all worked together. Who dat, Michael? Des Bryant had his workout alone, I think around 1:30. They say he left New Orleans without a contract, but the two sides are trying to put a contract together. The Saints liked what they saw. I think it's an issue of cap room, and Mickey Loomis is a cap person. Yeah, probably at this point, I think we do. I mean, I'm not all too keen with Des Bryant. I didn't like what he did in Dallas. I mean, he's a good player. Don't get me wrong. Usually the Saints stay out of controversy. I mean, with Des Bryant, you're gonna have controversy, but we need him. So if we sign him, it's gonna be good. Obviously, Brandon Marshall and the other two guys ain't gonna be around. So, excuse me. But Saints have less than $1 million in cap room, so they probably why they didn't sign him today is because they need space. And I would think they were going to restructure Teron Armstead, JGP, Armstead, and Cam Jordan. They got to get the money from somewhere. But I think if it's a right fit, I think they'll do it. Dak wasn't a good quarterback in freaking Ole Miss, but I think he beat LSU once. But it looks more and more like Des Bryant probably tomorrow will sign. You think he would say something on his Twitter, but no. It's a good chance. I mean, I like the Saints for going out and getting somebody. But like I said, usually in the past, they don't deal with controversial people. Des Bryant kind of is one of those people that likes to talk a lot. So I don't know. Maybe he, he probably sat down with the Saints and they probably, said, hey, you're going to do something. But I'm confident about my team. If the Saints are taking a chance on them, that's all I need to know. And I'll welcome them to the Who Dat Nation with open arms, and I'm sure y'all will too. Because, I mean, we need another wide receiver because, Taquan Smith is stepping up a little bit. Meredith ain't done nothing. He's probably hurt again. He ain't played in the last 4 games, I think. Ted Ginn's out, but he may come back in, 6-8 weeks, somewhere in that range, whatever timetable. So, I mean, but make it perfectly clear, Des Bryant is not the number 1 receiver. He's a number 2 receiver, possibly number 3. He's not going to come in here and start demanding, hey, I want the ball. No, it doesn't work this way. Breeze will throw him the ball, obviously. I mean, Breeze spreads it out. And then Michael Thomas got that 211 yards franchise record stuff. Des Bryant's been kissing Jerry Jones' ass the entire season. Even Stephen Jones been trying to, since day one, Des Bryant has been trying to get back to the Cowboys. Patrick Robertson's going to come back in week 15 or 14, maybe 16, because it's 6+2. So he's eligible to come back, whether or not the Saints opt him. They can only do 2 of them per year. And they already probably going to do Ginn. Also, Ken Crawley's been on Twitter today making some stupid-ass tweets, weird-ass tweets. I don't know. The kind of tweets when you think you're going to get cut or you're going to get released. He left his Saints picture up, but he took a lot of his Saints bio crap down. So I'm praying that if we sign Des Bryant, Ken Crawley is finally gone, and he's finally out of our hair once and for all. Well, Des Bryant said he wants to play with a contender. The Ravens wanted to sign him. But Des Bryant had these mental health issues, as a lot of Americans do. And That's nothing to shy away about, you know. But so that's why he didn't sign in the preseason. He's just been sitting out. And why would you sign? I mean, Des Bryant's doing exactly what he should do. Sit back. You know, hey, if a good team's interested in you, why not? You know, I'm surprised. In all honesty, I'm surprised the Rams didn't go get him. I mean, the Rams are signing everybody else come hella high water. You know. And I'm glad the Saints are finally getting the goddamn respect they deserve at being number one in all the power rankings, except Yahoo ranked them number 2. But there's a few, that Graziani guy, ESPN, that prick, he's like, the Saints fans, y'all can stop whining and complaining now. Y'all finally got what y'all wanted, number 1 in the power rankings. And that fucker Ryan Clark. You know Ryan Clark. He's from Marrero. He played at LSU. That fucker, do y'all see on this morning what the fuck he did? I saw a clip of this. He sits there and he apologizes. He's like, I'm going to eat my humble pie. I'm apologizing. Then he's like, you know what? Screw this. And he throws the pie and the thing goes, I'm going with my Rams. The Rams are way better than the Saints. And he starts going on a rampage about how it was a lucky accident and shit like that. You know, somebody needs to smack the piss out of this guy. Seriously. I mean, good Lord. He's from Louisiana. He went to LSU. Why the fuck? Why the hell is this asshole hating on the Saints? You know, that's bullshit. I posted it on a Twitter page. But I'm sure y'all can look it up on here. He's eating a big-ass fucking pie. He's like, I got to apologize to the Saints. I know I said they wasn't going to win, blah, blah, blah. And he goes on a tantrum about how, yeah, you saw that, huh? And he goes on a tantrum about how, my Rams are still better than the Saints any day of the week. And I'm like, what the fuck is this idiot talking about? He's like, all of these one-loss teams, I'm sticking with my Rams, man. I'm like, why don't you go suck their dick if you want to stick with the Rams? Go play with them. Seriously. The Rams were exposed their weakness. The Rams, 8-1. Watch the Rams go in the shitter. The Rams have the easiest schedule left in the NFL, while the Saints have the hardest. I mean, shit, if we played in the NFC West with the 49ers and the Seahawks and the Cardinals, we'd have 4 or 5 wins too. Hell, 8 out of those 8 wins, 5 of them are division, 2 of them from the Cardinals and 2 of them are from the 49ers, and they both suck. And the Seahawks are 50-50. Oh, I guarantee the Rams. The Rams are going to lose to somebody. They're not. There's no way. They're not. And the Rams haven't even had their bye week yet. The Rams don't get their bye week until like the last week in November. They're one of the last teams to get a bye. Now, how messed up is that? So technically, the Rams are still number 1, only because they played one more game than us. Technically. Who that discussion? Who that discussion? So, and. You know, yeah, Chiefs aren't really much of anything in my opinion. I mean, yeah. Think of it like this. The Saints were going to draft Patrick Mahomes, which means we wouldn't have had Lattimore. So you know what? I'm fine with that trade-off. We don't need Patrick Mahomes. We got Lattimore. I'm perfectly content with that. I didn't understand. If we would have drafted Patrick Mahomes, I would have went ape shit. Seriously. Hey, Zach Lee. I'm glad I've never been to a Saints game yet. I wish I could go. Just don't have the money, don't have the way there. And you know, that's why whatever job I get next, I'm going to be freaking getting Sundays off. I guarantee you this. Because I will be going to a Saints game next year one way or another. Because I plan on it one way or another. I don't care if I got to freaking jump a ship. I don't care if I got to pay $300 for fucking nosebleed seats. I'm going to do it. I don't care. You know. Now, I went to the scrimmage last year when the Texans came into town. The Saints practiced with the Texans, and they did a scrimmage. That was basically like a preseason game. That's the closest thing I can say to it. But an actual game, yeah. And I know people that season tickets. I actually applied a few years ago to do the vending at the games, you know, to do the beer and to do the drinks. But the guy who is in charge of it is prejudiced. He's like, I don't hire white people. Okay. I'm like, really? I'm like, because my ex-boss told me about this, and she's white. And I talked to the dude. He's like, I don't hire white guys. Okay, what the fuck? Really? Okay, then. But, after the third quarter, they stopped selling beer. And you can make as much money as you want. I put my name on season tickets last year or something. There were 2 or 3 people that put their name on this thing from 1997 and finally got their season tickets, which is kind of shocking because 97 we sucked, 98 we sucked, 99 we sucked. We didn't even get the playoffs till 2000, so I don't know why those people are having trouble. Back in the late 90s, we sucked. I mean, I don't know. I put my name on the list because I was trying to win a contest, and they said, you want to put your name on the list. And then the Saints sent me a thing on my email saying, congratulations, you were selected. And I thought they selected me for season tickets. Well, I opened up the email, and instead of saying that I was selected for season tickets, they were like, oh, congratulations, you won, blah, blah, blah. And I don't even know what the hell it was. They never sent it to me, so I don't know. Top 5 running backs? Well, obviously, it's Deuce McAllister, Mark Ingram, George Rogers, probably Dalton Hilliard, Ricky Williams, Ruben Mays. Earl Campbell played for us, but by the time he got around to us, he was just out of gas. Mark Ingram is only 500-something yards away from breaking Deuce McAllister's all-time single-season franchise record at 6,096 yards. I think Ingram's around like 5,600. So it's possible he breaks it this year. But after this year, he's a free agent. So, but either way, I can still say I met the all-time Saints season rushing record for the Saints franchise. So I met the all-time passer, the all-time runner. Unfortunately, I never met Marcus Colston. Sorry. I never met Colston. Never got a chance to see him. So I can't claim anything about that. However, if Michael Thomas keeps doing what he's doing, we're going to be good. Michael Thomas has 70 receptions. He's second NFL to Thielen, who's 78. Oh, I forgot Pierre Thomas. I'm sorry. Alvin Kamara is good, but, I was just going as far as like rankings. I can't classify Alvin Kamara as top 5 yet. He will be. Don't get me wrong. He will be. Alvin Kamara is a hell of a player. Me personally, I said this in the past. I don't think we should sign him. However, if the Saints want to sign him, I'm backing up that decision. He's a hell of a wide receiver. He's just got baggage. Then again, he played for the Cowboys, and he's been kissing the Cowboys' ass trying to get him. Yeah, with low risk, high reward. Somebody told me on Twitter, man, I'm glad you're not the Saints coach. I said, if I was a Saints coach, we go 19-0 every goddamn year, so we wouldn't lose a goddamn ball game. I'd fire the defensive coordinator after one fucking game. I'd say, see you later. If I was the coach, Ken Crawley wouldn't be on the goddamn roster right now. And like I said, with his cryptic tweets, we gotta cut somebody. Yeah, that may be one good thing. Des Bryant signs, we may have to finally get cut. Finally cut Ken Crawley. Well, the only people that can maneuver money around right now is Cam Jordan, Teron Armstead. AJ Klein's making a lot of money. Try to get some of his money. I mean, the Saints are less than $1 million in cap room. That's Sean Payton's whole MO. We suck at the red zone. We giving up too many red zones. We're sucking at that. Sean Payton said we got to get better. So you know what? We're all in. I mean, if I had my choice between Des Bryant, Brandon Marshall, and that other dude, I probably would have picked. Obviously, I'm going to pick Des Bryant because Brandon Marshall's 34 years old, which is pretty old in receiver. Des Bryant's only, I think, 30 or 31, maybe 29. Because he's been in the league 8 years. Yeah, but it's like, can he play slot? Can he play this? Well, I don't know. Des Bryant's I'm not going to deny Dez Bryant's a good receiver. It's just he's a mini T.O. He talks and he don't shut the hell up. So we don't need somebody to distract him. And plus, I think Dez Bryant's going to sign because, hey, think of this. We play the Cowboys pretty soon. He's going to want to shove it down his throat. Okay, 30, yeah. I guess so. Tre'Quan Smith's doing good. I mean, I'll tell you who hadn't been doing good. Cam Meredith. Where the hell did he go to? He got sucked into a black hole. Dude ain't played in a month and a half. He's caught 9 passes all year. This dude's getting $5 million, $10 million, $5 million this year, $5 million next year. He ain't doing shit. And yeah, people can still say, oh, he's hurt. Well, goddamn. You know, if he was so hurt, why did he come back and play 3-4 games in a row? I mean, yeah, he might have got hurt again, but we definitely need a number 2. We'll make this perfectly clear. Dez Bryant is not the number 1. He's number 2, if anything. Maybe number 3. He's not the number 1 receiver. So I don't want to hear no shit about him coming in and being a diva and saying this is my team stuff because I don't, you know. And I'm kind of surprised we're going at him because the Saints usually don't go after people like that. But Dez Bryant knows, hey, Saints are 7-1. They're the best team in the NFL. 2, I can get some money out of this. And 3, they playing the Cowboys. I think that's probably the reason why he would consider the Saints. Plus, I don't think he's worked out for anybody else lately in the last couple of months. If you go on Dez Bryant's Twitter, every Sunday he talks shit about the Cowboys, but he's always sucking Jerry Jones's dick for some reason. He's in Jerry Jones's suite at the Beyonce games. He's talking. He's kissing Stephen Jones's ass. Stephen Jones a few weeks ago said, "Never say never." You know, Stephen Jones was actually trying to get his dad to re-sign him. Because think of it, 3-5. They blamed all that shit on Dez Bryant last year. How you going to blame that on Dez Bryant? How you blaming it on him this year? I mean, they got Amari Cooper. I mean, they give up a number 1 for Cooper. That's stupid. They could have just re-signed Dez Bryant. You know, I don't know if he's actually humble or not. I mean, players nowadays, they get paid a shitload of money, so they don't care. It's not like back in the 60s, 70s, up until the 80s. You know, back in the day when players barely got paid anything and they had to go work 2nd, 3 jobs off season. Nowadays, these players get a shitload of money and they don't care. You know? They don't care. But I hadn't heard anything on the Michael Thomas fine yet. I don't know. But what's up with the damn media saying, well, I was stupid. He could have cost his team the game. Blah, 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 blah. Like, we won by 10 points. What'd they do? It's a 15-yard fucking penalty on the kickoff. How the fuck does it cost us anything? And I like how people are saying, the media is saying, where did he get a flip phone at? Where did he get a flip phone? You know they do sell flip phones still. I mean, I have a flip phone. What's wrong with a flip phone? You know, it works. People are shitting on the flip phones. Hey, nothing wrong with a flip phone here. I like flip phones. I had my original flip phone for 12 years before it broke. Then I got this piece of shit right here. It don't work anymore because I deactivated the service because Verizon's a bunch of assholes. But I got this right here, and I had this. I actually liked this phone when I had it, but it was way too much, and Verizon screwed me, and they continue to screw me to this day, a year later. So, you know, it's been sitting off, you know, whatever. It's just, I don't know. I mean, I could probably get on YouTube with this phone and do something better. This phone, I can't even freaking type on anymore because I can't text and this and that. But I don't really use the phone too much, but it's a phone. It's for emergencies. You know, got this for like $20. I mean, they do sell flip phones still. I'm not into all of this razzle dazzle on here, you know. And plus, pretty cool. You can see the chat. That's my laptop my laptop has a line going down through it, a big streak of lines because it's on its last leg. You know. Look, y'all are famous. There's the chat. Bob from Illinois. No, I don't know. But it's all a bunch of BS. But yeah, Dez wants to win. Why wouldn't you win? We get the best team in the NFL. All the power rankings were number one except Yahoo. They rank us number two. I think they rank the Rams still number one. The past has arrived too. Future. Yeah, in future, you don't have to keep apologizing that you missed every chat. You don't have to apologize. I know how life is. When I start working again, I'm not going to be on as much. I understand how life is. Who dat, Nick? Who dat said they're going to beat them Saints? Can't wait. Yeah, we're number one in all the rankings except Yahoo. Yahoo's got us number two. I think they got the Rams still one. Some shit. But thanks. It's the same hat I wear all the time. I'm just going to turn it around backwards. I have another Saints hat that's got the black and gold, but I don't know where I put it. It's somewhere. But yeah, fuck Yahoo. That's what I'm saying. Well, Graziani, what's his name? ESPN. He put a tweet out and he said, "All right, Saints fans, y'all can stop groaning and complaining now." No, he said y'all can stop whining and complaining now. Y'all finally got what you want. Look, Seal. I'm gonna have to probably work 2 or 3 jobs and make ends meet. I know how it is. I've done it before. I lucked out at jobs in the past. Now, ever since they made that fucking Obamacare, you can't fucking do shit. It is what it is. Like I said, you don't have to watch it live all the time. I'm happy if anybody comes on here. I mean, that's why they have playbacks. I don't watch a lot of live streams at the time. I mean, I still got to watch Who Dat Discussions podcast. I forgot. It looks like we are going to sign them. So that's right. We're number one. I'm tired of these fucking haters. Y'all saw what Ryan Clark said this morning? I'm tired of that bastard. He's from Louisiana. He went to LSU and he's talking shit about my team, and I'm sick and tired of that motherfucker. I'm tired of him. Keedy Wee, who dat? So yeah, I think we're gonna get Dez Bryant. Of course, if I hear any news about it, I'm coming on here live, obviously. But he left New Orleans without a contract, but they're negotiating because we don't have a whole lot of cap room, so they couldn't sign him now. Any transactions after 3:00 shows up on the next day. I'm not too sold on Dez Bryant. However, if the Saints want him, then I welcome him, obviously. He's a good talent. I just don't of course y'all was saying he's humbled. He just got that baggage. But hopefully we sign him, he comes in. I like him playing with swagger, but too much swagger, Like, I don't want him coming in and saying, this is my team and stuff, If we sign Bryant, I think it would be for more than 1 year. I'd probably say a 2 or 3 year deal. Sign him to 1 year really doesn't mean a lot. I mean, they could sign him to 1 year, see how he does, and if they like him, whatever. I don't want the 2011-12 Saints back. I want the 2009-2010 Super Bowl team back. That's what I want. That's what we got this year. I mean, 2009 we started 13-0. Then we lost the last 3. Then we won. I mean, this year was 7-1. Well, yeah, if you were smart, you could get 1 year. Dez only wants 1 year because think about this. If he plays good and the Saints win the Super Bowl, he's going to be one of the top free agents. Teams are gonna jump hoops to get him. And they know we have a lot of free agents coming up next year. We got Mark Ingram, Bridgewater. We got to try to re-sign. So I know there are other free agents, but we got some free agents we got to take care of. We ain't gonna have cap room for everybody. Personally, I don't think Ingram comes back next year. I don't see him coming back. He's only getting paid a little over $3 million this year. I mean, his contract was 4 years, $16 million, so he gets a little over $3.5 million. I mean, if another team throws him $6, $7, $8 million, he's probably going to sign somewhere else. So this may be the last year to boom and coom or boom or whatever they call Kamara and Ingram. Nah, they would have traded him already. I think he's going to go to another team, personally. I don't think the Saints re-sign him. I don't. I mean, I hope they do. Yeah, boom and zoom. I don't know. I hope they do. But, well, he only gets paid $3.2 million this year with incentives that can get up to close to $4 million. He signed a 4-year, $16 million contract 4 years ago. So, I don't know I don't know. I don't know who they tag. Maybe they tag Teddy. I don't know. We gave up a 3rd-round draft pick for his ass. We better not let him go. I'll be like, look, here's 9 or 10 million. You know, if you tag him, right? If you put the franchise tag on him, you have to pay him in the top 5 of quarterbacks. So you're going to have to tag Teddy Bridgewater for $20 million. There's no way in hell they tag him for that much. None. Considering he's not making a whole lot this year. I don't think they tagged Teddy Bridgewater because of that. So, you know. And as far as what I heard about Deuce, not Deuce McAllister, but Deuce, saying there's a 15% chance of us signing Bryant, he don't know what the hell he's talking about, really, because this is a person who thinks Aaron Brooks is better than Archie Manning. He has no idea. I don't care how much video footage he watches. He doesn't know. How he became a scout, I don't know. I know he's a diehard fan. I agree with a lot of his stuff, but I don't watch his stuff anymore because it's just, I don't know. He's got this big ego in his brain. I don't know. He comes across as he knows the world. He's just a regular fan like me and you. I don't claim myself to be an expert, but, you know, when we... Oh, you better not say if. We all win in the Super Bowl. We're going to win it in Atlanta. We're going to take a dump on Atlanta's 50-yard line. The Falcons fans, all 3 of them, are going to have heart attacks. Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He's cool. I don't have no problem with him. It's just that I can't watch his stuff anymore because, you know, he doesn't make a lot of sense. He's got like 6,000 subscribers. He's all this big mega scout. I started watching him when he had like 300 people. Yeah, he follows me on this account and he follows me on my other account. He's a cool person, don't get me wrong. But when you watch his videos, it's kind of like he says one thing and then he counteracts it by saying something else. So maybe this is just me. I don't know. But to tell me that Archie Manning was a bad quarterback, you know, Aaron Brooks would throw the football backwards and start laughing about it. And he thinks that's good. Aaron Brooks had some talent. Don't get me wrong. He's just a terrible, shitty-ass quarterback. He 1 year, Aaron Brooks had 1 good year. Then he left the Saints. He went to the Raiders. Then what happened? Boom, out of the NFL. That just proves right there. If you can't make it with the Raiders, who takes anybody in, then I don't know. Oh, that would be awesome. We take this and we plant this flag in. This is Saints territory, bitch. Atlanta is officially renamed New Orleans West South or something like that. I don't know. No, we're going to name Atlanta Drew Brees Country. When he wins that Super Bowl and he has his daughter on his shoulders and his son's riding around in pickups or something. And he's got that Lombardi in his hand. And he sits there and he goes, fuck Atlanta. That'd be something if he did that. Right now, it's the Saints. It's the Saints to lose. We should have won the Super Bowl last year. And I agree with Kamara when he said fuck Minnesota. Because, you know, people are still saying skull bullshit. Minnesota Miracle my ass. Where did it get him? It got him to an ass whooping with the Eagles. Okay? So, if it wasn't for a fluke accident where Minnesota turned on the air conditioner, we would have beat the Eagles and we would have beat the Patriots. One thing that concerns me is in the defense. We play too much cover 2. We play so much cover 2 defense. It's not even. It's We get burned all the time. Cover 2 is a variation of the prevent in my eyes. So much cover 2. We need to stop playing that shit. You know, Eli got burned a few times, but I don't say nothing bad about Eli because after all, he's replacing Crawley. And he's still learning our playbook. You know, so people on Twitter during the game were complaining about Eli giving up yards. I mean, we are getting better. You know, JP. So, I mean, well, Mercedes-Benz moved their World Quad headquarters to Atlanta. And per NFL rules, we have 2 years left on the contract, so we can't change our name. But soon as because it's a 10-year contract, 2 more years after this, I believe. So don't be surprised after this, when this contract ends, it's going to be called the Smoothie King Dome. Because they already have the Smoothie King Center, which is fucking stupid. Nobody outside of Louisiana and Mississippi knows what the hell Smoothie King is. You know? We don't need all this corporatization and shit. Do we really need $10 million? They get paid $10 million. I think $10 million each year to get their name on it. I mean, all this sellout. We need to go back to the Louisiana Superdome. Period. We don't need Mercedes-Benz. We don't need Smoothie King. We don't, you know. Maybe they rename it the Tom Benson Superdome. I don't know. Fuck, it should be named Drew Brees Hero. Yeah, there's a smoothie. There's two Smoothie Kings. Two Smoothie Kings. One a little ways down the road. The Smoothie King on the other side where I'm at, it's next to a daycare center. It looks more like a house. Then on the other side of town, there's a Smoothie King. I only went there a handful of times. Now, my last job in the subdivision, in the shopping center, they had a Smoothie King. So I went there like almost every day. And I would get the strawberry banana, you know. Plus, they gave me a discount. You know, I get like a 20%. They gave me a 20% discount because I came in almost every day. So, you know. Yeah, I don't call it the Mercedes-Benz Dome. I hate saying that term. I don't like Mercedes-Benz. They suck, especially since they're traders. And they went to the freaking Atlanta. And they call that Mercedes-Benz Dome. That looks like a freaking Chinese box. Somebody took a dump in that. And seriously, who in their right mind, they can't even get this straight. They put a Chick-fil-A in there, and Chick-fil-A don't open on Sundays. That's how stupid they are. They figure, oh, well, when we play a Thursday night or a Monday night game, they'll be open. But you have to be good in order to do that, you know? And they're never that good. I mean, the Thanksgiving game. I don't know if the Thanksgiving game's in New Orleans or not. I forget. I only went to Smoothie King because it was cheap. I didn't, I walk across the highway to Raising Cane's. Walk across the street, And then they had a McDonald's, but the McDonald's that I went to, it was getting renovated. So a lot of times you couldn't go in the store. And then they made it to where, like in Florida, instead of going up to the cashier and putting in your order, you had to go through electronically, go through the thing. I'm like, why am I doing this shit? I don't get paid to do this shit. So I stopped going there. I'm like, if I want to go there, they should be doing the, let these employees be accountable. Okay, it's at the Dome. All right. I don't have the schedule in front of me. But, like I said, I went to the Superdome. I went to the Smoothie King Center for whatever. They play that Saturday, yeah. But the Saints play Thanksgiving night. Yeah. And an NFL trying to flex all the teams out. Pittsburgh game's not going to be flexed. CBS protected it. The Eagles game got flexed at 325, which is fucking bullshit. Stop changing all our freaking times around. Why are we playing a 325 game in the Superdome? Seriously. When you play a late game, it's usually for the West Coast. Yeah. It's bullshit. I understand the NFL wants to capitalize on our good teams, but the What the hell was that? I don't know. I heard something. I don't know what the fuck that was. But the NFL, you know, it's just they want to do primetime exposure. Hold on, what the hell I keep hearing? Lock my door. Hold on a second. Well, I heard a big noise, and I'm there's no one in my house right now. It's just me. So I heard like somebody go, and something like that. I'm like, what the hell? So when I'm the only person in my house, that kind of, it could be my neighbor. My neighbor makes too much noise. Well, yeah, we're only gonna play like 6 noon games. We ain't played a noon game in like what, 2 months almost. The Bengals game is protected. So at least the Bengals, I call them the Bungles. At least they're gonna be a noon game. Yeah, I don't really care what we wear. I mean, it is what it is, So, I mean, hell, it is what it is overall. I mean, it's nothing to cry home about or anything like that. So, yeah. Hey, Clemson, Jacob. Oh, I get asked 25 times a day. Well, me, I was never a big Dez Bryant fan. However, if the Saints trust him and they want to bring him on board, I'm welcome with open arms. I just don't like the drama and stuff. But Saints usually shy away from drama and stuff like that. But if the Saints, and we need them, and if the Saints want to do it, so be it. I'm welcome. I'm welcome with open arms. Plus, he's a good number 2 receiver because he ain't gonna be number 1 on our team. Yeah, NFL limits you to how much you can wear your color rush, which is bullshit. At first, they banned the color rush, but then the NFLPA filed agreements or something, and the NFL and Roger Goodell said, "Fine, y'all can do it 2 times a year or some shit like that." Or, yeah, I was watching Good Morning Football, and the Panthers fans are like, "Man, we're gonna kick the Steelers' ass, and we coming for the Saints," and they coming on here telling me, "Man, we're going to sweep the Saints this year, and Cam Newton's good." And I got to start laughing. I say, Cam Newton sucks. He's terrible. And y'all aren't sweeping shit. Number 1. Y'all aren't sweeping anything. Nothing. How did that work out for you last year when you got swept 3 times? 3 times. How did that work out last year when Cam Newton was crying like a little schoolgirl? How does that work? Your quarterback should not have a nervous breakdown on the podium. The Saints did that to him. That's what I have a problem with, Clemson. That's what he used to do in Denver. Dallas. I just hope that he doesn't pull that shit if we do sign him. Because like I said, the Saints usually don't sign players with drama. If we could have signed Derek Reed, the best safety out there. We could have got his ass. Panthers to the I call him Scam Newton or Fig Newton. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am. Pick which one, Keedy. Which the Panthers are the clowns or the Falcons or the jokers. That's what you got to say. Well, I'm kind of with you there, JP. We don't really necessarily need them, and I've gone on record as saying we shouldn't want them because whatever. But like I said, I'm gonna put faith in Loomis and Sean Payton. I'm sure they sat him down and said, "Look, this is how we operate. Are you game? Blah blah blah." So I'm willing to give him a second chance. I just I don't want him to cause drama and shit because. The chemistry of this team right now is perfect. We don't need somebody coming in from the outside destroying our chemistry, which is what I'm afraid he might do. But hey, if he wants to come in and say, look, I'm just going to come in and do my job. I'm going to catch a football. I'm going to go to practice. I'm going to do what I can, help my team win a Super Bowl, then that's fine. So, I mean, everybody's over-exaggerating. It's not that we need a wide receiver. I mean, we got Thomas. We got Tre'Quan Smith. You know, I mean, it's not that we really need. It's a thin position. It'll probably happen. Hey, you know, all great receivers clash. I mean, Michael Thomas is number one, and Dez Bryant thinks he's a number one. Shit happens. That's probably why I don't think they should. But you know what? I'm going to give it a swirl. Oh, Cowboys fans up in the north, like Shreveport and shit, get the freaking Dallas Cowboys games. A lot of the people in North Louisiana, way up there near Arkansas and closer to Texas, they're Dallas fans because all they get the Dallas games from the Dallas local television stations. So they have to do a poll which week to see which game they should play. And it's like 50-50, you know. Oh, Adrian Peterson. Okay, I'll tell you about Adrian Peterson. I went to that Saints practice, and he comes at us like he's going to sign autographs. He's this close to us, and he walks away. He had a trainer with him. He walks away, and the whole time we're saying, hey, come on, Adrian Peterson, blah, blah, blah. And a woman next to me, she's like, come on, we have kids here. Come on. He turns around, he smiles, and he starts laughing, and he just walks off. I'm like, what an asshole, really? I mean, I know they're not obligated to sign, but he actually came all the way where we were at, and it looked like he was going to sign, and he just went, nah, and just walked off. So I don't really have no love for AP. Plus, he didn't do anything, you know. Chances are we'll sign him. Do we want to sign him? Do I wish we'd sign him? Not really. I'm not too big on. I'm not denying that Dez Bryant's got the talent because he does. I just don't want anything to mess up our chemistry right now. 7 wins in a row, number 1 seed. I don't want somebody like Dez Bryant coming in and causing a goddamn distraction because you know perfectly well he's going to pull that shit. Why do you think the media wants him to sign? They were saying this 2 and 3 months ago. Why do you think the media wants Dez Bryant to sign with the Saints? Because they run out of stories against the Saints. So now they can say, well, Dez Bryant went with the Saints. They're not going to win shit. He's going to be a cancer. He's going to cause blah, blah, blah. No, it's just, you know, it is what it is. I mean, hell. But, yeah, AP, I had his rookie card in my pocket. I wanted him to sign. He walked right past us and starts fucking laughing, walks right off the field. Nah, you don't do that, man. That's bullshit. I like how somebody was interviewing him a few months ago and didn't even realize he was Adrian Peterson. He's like, and he was talking about who the best backs are in the league. And he goes, you know, I really don't like Adrian Peterson a whole lot. He goes, I don't know why. And Adrian, he looks at him like this. He goes, you know who I am? The guy goes, no, who are you? He goes, I'm Adrian Peterson. The guy goes, no, you're not. He goes, man. He goes, oh my God, I'm a big fan of yours, man. I'm sorry. I didn't know that was you. I'm just seriously, go watch that video. It's so hilarious. How the fuck did you not know? Yeah. How the hell did you not know that was Adrian Peterson? Adrian Peterson's head looks like a freaking a peanut. Adrian Peterson's head reminds me of Beetlejuice, you know, from the Howard Stern show. He's got the same kind of head. And Adrian Peterson's only like 5'8" or something, maybe 5. I don't know. Maybe as tall as me, a little taller, but like, how the fuck do you not know? Adrian Peterson wasn't exactly the run-of-the-mill average superstar. He was an NFL superstar. He's like, yeah, I'm Adrian Peterson. Oh my God! Holy shit! Can I get your autograph, man? Can I suck your dick, man? I'm sorry, dude. I didn't know it was you. That is so hilarious. I would have been like, yeah, Adrian Peterson sucks ass too. Then I would be like, hey, by the way, man, I'm Adrian Peterson. Nice to meet you. Now kiss my ass. Yeah, he's just got that head. I don't know. Adrian Peterson might have worked out if we didn't have, you know, if we didn't have Kamara. But a lot of people back then were saying, why are we signing? A lot of people were saying, why did we draft Kamara, man? We got AP. And I'm like, AP is fucking, no. Anything past 30, is what I mean. Adrian Peterson's doing a few good things for the Redskins this year. I mean, Frank Gore at 35 still playing for the Miami Dolphins. He's not really doing much as far as fantasy. I put him on my fantasy team a few times as a backup. Yeah. But there were a lot of people at the time saying, why did we get Kamara? Because we already had AP signed. Why did we draft Kamara when AP was on the roster with Ingram? AP and Ingram would have never been, Frank Gore's getting about 50 yards rushing a game. He just moved into, I think it's fourth place all time. He's on the rushing list. I think he moved into sixth place as far as total yards. He passed Barry Sanders with like 18,000 total yards. I think he's sixth. Rice is number one. Emmitt Smith is number two. Rice is the enemy and Emmitt Smith is the enemy. I don't like either one of them bastards. I blocked them both on Twitter. Can't stand them. They suck. They're terrible. So, well, they already passed on Marshall. They're not touching. Actually, it was supposed to be Jeremy Keeley too, but he couldn't get in because of weather. Because it's been storming it stormed New Orleans today. So his plane couldn't land, so they told him stay home, don't worry about it. Kind of sucks for him, but Saints would have never signed his ass anyway. It's too narrow. Hey, back up. What do you want me to do? Back up. We already have that again. But I mean, if you got a choice between Dez Bryant and Brandon Marshall, you got to go with Dez Bryant. Brandon Marshall's 34. He's pretty much wiped out his career. He only got 11 to 12 catches this year. He got 11 catches last year. He ain't done much of shit the last 2 or 3. He's got that bipolar shit. And Brandon Marshall's one of the people who don't stand for the national anthem. So the Saints aren't going to deal with that shit. Brandon Marshall, yeah. Brandon Marshall's never been to a playoff game either. That's all the talent he had. Jay Cutler in Denver and Jay Cutler in Chicago. Yeah, if you want to call that talent. Jay Cutler ran his ass out of Denver. And then Chicago went and signed him. And Jay Cutler's like, fuck, I got to deal with this idiot again. And then he goes to Miami. And they signed him in Miami. He's like, fuck, I can't get away from this guy. Every time I sign with a team, Brandon Marshall follows me. Like, good Lord. Jay Cutler single-handedly couldn't get anywhere because of Brandon Marshall. Plus Brandon Marshall got that bipolar shit. So this personality disorder. He don't know where the fuck he is at the time. Plus Brandon Marshall, I think he still does the Showtime NFL show. So, I mean, he's got to divert a lot of crap. But, yeah. It's just, I don't know what you want to do as far as that. But, yeah, I'll see what's what as far as, with all that stuff. Let's see. Oh, okay. That was you sent me a message. I was trying to figure out who sent me a message on there. Yeah, it will. I can't put any faith in what Deuce says anymore. I'm not talking about McAllister, obviously. When he is going to sit here and put out a video and debate me on who the better quarterback is, I lost all faith in him. Oh, I saw all the video. I don't mention his name. He follows me on this account. He never comes on here. Never. Not once. Never comes on here. The one time I made that video, he came on and responded. He was like, man, you're wrong. And I'm like, no, I'm not wrong. That was the only time he's ever come on my video, ever. He makes some good points, but there's times when he's supposed to be a professional scout and he makes up stuff a lot of times. He lost all credibility with me. I don't claim to sell. I'm not an expert. I don't claim myself to be. Just because he went through scout school and he watches video, he thinks he's Ron Jaworski all of a sudden. Twitter. He's trying to get the blue tag on Twitter. I don't know how the hell he's got 5,000-6,000 subscriptions, because most of the shit he says is the same shit I say. He just repeats what Adam Schefter and Ian Rappaport says. I mean, that's all he does. It's not like he goes out and he gets his own sources. It's not like he goes to Mickey Loomis and interviews him. I mean, props for him getting 6,000 subscriptions and stuff. No, more power to him. But he's no more scout as me and you are. Just because he's got a blue tag and people pay him, that's another thing. Yeah, that's what pissed me off. He's going to try to tell me that Archie Manning's a bad quarterback. No. He had a bad team. It was a different era. They beat the shit out of you back then. Yes, he does. Thank you, Keedy. That's why I can't watch him anymore. He'll say one thing, and 5 minutes later, he'll just say something else that doesn't even make sense. And this guy's supposed and he only takes questions from people if they pay him. That's another thing that pisses me off. Somebody will give him $20 and he'll answer a question. That dude gets so much money. I went on his video one time and I said, "Hey, Saints fans, if y'all want to throw me some money, hey, at least I'll give you an answer." He sits there and he rambles for 15 minutes with his co-host, and he don't give you a goddamn answer. I'm not going to charge people. And, if you go in, you say hi, he don't acknowledge him. He won't. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh, good Lord. But Lee Corso's 1-0. Yeah, this is the same Lee Corso that keeps repeatedly picking Alabama. So they just happen to be – and – ESPN went bragging and said that it was the best show that they've done all year and that they got 1.2 million viewers and that doubles their audience. And they didn't say thank you or nothing. All they said was, this was the highest rated show of all year. Well, no shit, because you're in New Orleans. So chances are they're probably going to come back. I mean, I saw this earlier to tweet ESPN. They didn't come out and say thank you or nothing. All they said was, 1.2 million people saw that. That was more than double of everything we did this year, and blah 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 blah. And because ESPN's been sinking lately. The last couple of years, they laid off a lot of their employees and shit, and ESPN ain't gonna be around too much longer. A couple more years, I think they go under, because it's just no one watches them anymore. I don't know who does. I don't. I stopped. ESPN hates the Saints. I don't support anything, I don't support anything that hates the Saints. Sorry, I don't. Now, I see the clips on Twitter. That's how I saw the clip. Well, considering that ESPN let go of a few people, Colin Cowherd went from ESPN to Fox. Skip Bayless went from ESPN to Fox. I mean, Fox has more money to throw than ESPN. Fox bought the Thursday night package from NFL Network. So, it is what it is. Just kind of throwing it out there. But I don't really watch TV. I don't really have I got rid of cable like 3 years ago, whatever. But so, I watch stuff on the YouTube and, the games. Necessarily, I watch them on YouTube or whatever TV stream I have. I have a few of them. And I listen to the game on the radio, because I'm good with the radio. Yeah, I stopped watching Dan Patrick's show, too, on YouTube, because Dan Patrick's main sponsor is Mercedes-Benz. So I don't watch him anymore, and I unsubbed him. However, Drew Brees does go on that show a lot, and there are a few Saints players. Mickey Loomis even went on that show. It's the only time I watch the clips of Dan Patrick. But, yeah, his main sponsor is Mercedes-Benz. And, you got to do what you got to do for sponsors and stuff. But I'm loyal. I'm not going to – no. So I stopped watching him. Now, they have a feed. There's this channel called NFL Yellow, which is funny. And they bootleg Good Morning Football, and they bootleg the NFL Network a lot of times. And every time I go on there, there's like 10 different Saints fans on there. There's a bunch of Panthers fans, and they all want to talk shit. And so much money. Fox is trying to tell WWE how to run that show. Fox. I read a report where Fox says they're gonna try to make wrestling more drama. Like they're gonna try to cut out all the comedy skits. Fox wants to control who's wrestling and stuff like that. And you know damn well Vince McMahon ain't going to put up with that shit. No way. But then again, they're paying Vince McMahon a shitload of money. I mean, Vince McMahon keeps going to Saudi Arabia to do that crown jewel bullshit because they're paying him out the ass. And, he said unless the state was stopping him, he was going to go. It's all about the money for him. Yeah, Stephen A. Smith is kind of up and down, too. Stephen A. Smith, okay? He's up and down. One day, he's for the Saints. The next day, he shits on the Saints. So, fuck that shit. We ain't gonna play the Rams in the playoffs because let me tell you why. The Rams are not even gonna get a first round bye. And if they do, they're not playing us. There's no way. I'd like to play them in the NFC Championship at home. We'll beat their ass again. Yeah, the Advocates got some good people. But, our writers, they jumped ship from ABC. Joel Erickson jumped to the Colts. Here's a good one. Catherine Terrell a few years ago posted a tweet. Who dat? Who they? Same thing, right? Now she's already starting shit with the bang. She's saying, oh, well, the Saints are 9-12 since 2006 when the weather's below. But I sent her a tweet and I said, fuck you, bitch. Don't be fucking jinxing my team. We lost quite a few writers. They jump shit. Look, the Saints writers, they have no fucking loyalty. None. They have no fucking loyalty. Larry Holder goes to The Athletic. This one. Jeff Duncan's an asshole. And I'll tell you why, because he says, oh, I like to meet fans. Come talk with me, blah, blah. I went up to him. I said, hey, how you doing, Jeff? Standing right in front of him, shook my hand out. He walked right past me. I know he fucking heard me. He was standing right next to Seth Dunlap. And Seth Dunlap shook my hand until he started talking to me. Christian Garrick talked to me. Bobby Abed talked to me. Fucking Jeff Duncan and Larry Holder. Larry Holder didn't hear me. He was on the other side. But Jeff Duncan's like right fucking there, and I go to talk to him. He walks right past me. The motherfucker heard me. I know he heard me. He's standing right there. He's standing like 6 inches away from my face. He fucking walks past me. If everybody else wants to talk to me, Yeah, I think the Saints could too. Shannon Sharp is a fucking Falcons fan, number one. So fuck him. He sucks Falcons dick, okay? Or Panthers dick. He's just, I don't know. He's completely messed up. Really? That's interesting. Wait. Nobody wears 88 on the Saints. I don't see where he confirmed it. He must have did it on. He must not on his Twitter. He must have did it on the Instagram. He didn't say nothing on Twitter that I know of. Nobody wears 88 for the Saints this year, I don't think. Oh, I don't follow his Facebook. I don't follow any of his shit. I had for years I had Des Bryant blocked. I did. I don't have him blocked anymore on whatever. Yeah, nobody. Yeah, I'm pretty sure nobody. I don't think anybody wears 88 for the Saints. No, Green's out. His doctors said he can't play for 2 weeks, and then after 2 weeks, he's day to day. Green's not playing. They already ruled his ass out. So, damn right, this is the best team. Shit. All the stars are aligning. All the kickers miss field goals. All the best players on the other teams get hurt. That's why the media shits on us, because they say, well, they don't play the teams at their best. Well, fuck. We're injured too. Last year we had 21 players on fucking IR. We got hurt, and we damn near made it to the NFC Championship game. And we would have too. We busted our ass out. It's the NFL. You get hurt, next man up. Next man steps up. I mean, we got players hurt right now. I mean, seriously. We're not bitching. We're not complaining. Next man up. Let's go. See what you can do. Plug them in. Let's go. Davenport gets hurt. We got Trey Henderson. Let's go. Come on. Step it up. You know what I'm saying? I still have one big gripe. Craig Robertson needs to play more. That man blocks a punt. He tackles people. He does everything he can do possible, and they put A.J. Klein in the fucking linebacker spot. Now, granted, he's playing decent this year. He's playing pretty good, but Craig Robinson needs to play more, and he needs to start. He needs to start at linebacker. Because I think with him, it'll do good. And we got to stop playing this cover 2 bullshit prevent. We have no talent on cover 2. We can't play. Demario Davis is the soul of the defense, other than Cam Jordan. So, Okafor is good. Okafor was good last year. He made a difference before he got hurt. He's doing something this year. Demario Davis is Jonathan Vilma's clone. They both came from the Jets. They're both played, they both about the same height, same size. It's Jonathan Vilma 2.0. So definitely, Demario Davis leads the team in tackles. I think he's got like 80, 90 tackles, something like that. But, we got everything going here. This is Super Bowl or bust. This is, hey, let's get Brees that second ring. It's all, even the players will tell you. They always tell you it's about getting that ring. They want, because on that roster, there's only, I think, 3 or 4 people left on the Saints roster from 2009. Brees, Morstead, Patrick Robinson came back. Jerron Bushrod was on that team, so that's 4. I don't know if anybody else is left from that Super Bowl team. But Brees is the only one who stayed with the Saints from that Super Bowl team. Everybody else kind of went back and forth. I don't know if Bushrod played in Sunday's game or not. So, we don't have a retired player for 88, do we? I don't care what they want to give him 88. I don't give a shit. I don't care. They can give him. I want to see a player wear 00, like Ken Burrows used to do. Saints only have 4 players retired in the Hall of Fame. I mean, in the Ring of Honor, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You want to have real fun with Dez Bryant? Give him number 1. Give him the jersey number 1. Let's see the media go ape shit on that. They'll go ape shit. They'll go completely crazy. They'll be like, Dez Bryant's the best receiver of all time. They gave him number 1. Oh, man. Just wait until the shit they start. Can Dez Bryant coexist with Michael Thomas? Or will they get into fist fights and raise all hell and implode? I don't think Watson was on our Super Bowl team. I don't think he was. I met about half the Super Bowl team, give or take. I can't claim to meet Will Smith, although I did go to the services they had at the Saints facility at that time. But I can't claim I ever met him because technically I didn't meet him. Supposedly that was his coffin in the thing, but I don't know. We didn't know. So it could have been a phantom coffin. I don't know. Yeah, because 88 was Drew Pearson's number. No. Drew Pearson had 80. Wait, did Drew Pearson have 80? 88 supposedly a famous cowboy. I don't know. Whatever. Fuck it. Whatever it is. Yeah, he came back twice. Watson. Yeah, Ben Watson puts the football on his jersey. He's like, he going to have 2 more kids. That dude's going to have 7 kids. Like, good Lord. Please. Somebody went up. Yeah, Michael Irvin. You saw Michael Irvin last week? He was yelling at everybody. He's on some kind of shit. He's sweating. He goes, I don't know why I'm sweating. Max Kellerman told him, man, if the Cowboys had as much enthusiasm and energy as you do, they'd actually have a winning record. Michael Irvin turned to him and he told him something. I was getting ready for Michael Irvin to pimp slap his ass. So I added Ben Watson to my roster. My fantasy player this team that I'm playing this week, they got 1 player on their entire roster. They let all their players go. So that's a W right there. I don't even have to start anybody. I could just put just put Drew Brees by himself and sit everyone, and I'll win that easily. So I got an easy win, so that'll put me at 5-3. No, 6-4. I mean, so I'm 4th right now. Top 4 out of 12 get in. So I'm 4th. So I'm heading for the play. And then the guy I play after this, he doesn't have many players on his roster either. So that's 7-4. So I got a good shot. There's only 3 or 4 players on my fantasy team that actually give a shit. So I have a good shot at winning that. Although 2 of them are 6-1 right now, or 7-1 in fantasy. So, and they're in my division on that fantasy. So whatever. But yeah, we will see. Thomas got me 30-something too. Yeah, I won. I put up 159.5 points, and I won 159.5 to like 42. So, okay. Hey, call him. Hey, you know what you do, JP? How about them St. Louis Rams? Crow video. I'm. You know what? I may have to watch that. I don't know about this guy, but if the dude's gonna admit he's wrong, he's wrong. So, it is what it is. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be on here. I mean, it just depends. Hello, who this is? What? Hey, what? No, I'm trying to call Des Bryant. No, wait. How did I get Joe Horn on the line? Hey, Joe, guess what? Yeah, I went and bought a flip phone. Yeah, I put it under the goalpost. Yeah, I scored a touchdown. Yeah, I took it out. I started doing my dialing thing. Yeah. But I wasn't trying to reach you, bro. I was trying to reach Des Bryant because I heard he wants to come on and play with the Saints. Yeah, what's that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, hey, if you get Des Bryant's number, yeah, just tell him to give me a call. All right, yeah. Shockey wore 80 or 83 or some bullshit like that. I don't know. Shockey, after he left the Saints, played with the Panthers, and he automatically became public enemy number 1. Now he's all right, I guess. I don't know. He actually follows me on Twitter. I didn't ever ask him. He just randomly followed me one day. No, I know what crow means, JP. I understand. It's like humble pie. I'll watch it later. I just don't know what this. I don't know what crow. I don't know what he wore when he went to New Orleans. I don't remember. I don't have a Shockey Saints card. I don't know. Shockey won 2 Super Bowls, and he really didn't earn. He earned the one with the Saints, but the one with the Giants, he was on IR. Nick Toon. Nick Toon follows me on Twitter, on both my Twitter accounts. A lot of Saints players and former Saints players follow me on my regular Twitter account, but on my We Are the Who Dat Nation account, I have a lot of current players and a lot of former players. Of course, I'd obviously want Drew Brees to follow him, but he don't follow anybody. Michael Thomas, I'm trying to get him to follow us. He don't really pay attention. Same with Cam Jordan. He don't really, I sent a message to Taysom Hill the other day, and he sent me a message back. I asked him to follow. He didn't follow me, but he sent me a message. So it might have been him. It might have been his wife. Who the hell knows? You never know who's handling these Twitter accounts nowadays. A lot of people set up Twitter accounts and they say, oh, this is the representative, blah, 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 Joe Blow Me. So Hulk Hogan does that. He types stuff in and it's not actually him. And he puts his initials HH, so you know it's him. Because people will type on his Twitter all the time and it's not actually him. Earl Campbell does that too. Earl Campbell doesn't do Twitter, but yeah, he's got people that tweet for him every so often. When Stabler was alive, the same thing. He had a Twitter, but he never used it. It was always his daughter or something. Michael Thomas, he says stuff, and I have no idea what the hell it means, and I'm just like, Well, he sent me a message. I sent him a message through direct message. Most players don't have their DMs open, but Taysom Hill does. So I sent him a message through that. And I was like, hey, man, good game. Y'all can give us a follow, blah, 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 blah. He sent me a message. He's like, yeah, appreciate it. All right. At least he sent me a message. There are quite a few former Saints players I follow. Of course, I can't get Coulson because Coulson's on La La Land. But Nick Toon follows definitely. I don't even think he's still in the league. I know he was with the Rams at one point, but I don't even think he's around. A lot of the old players like Quinn Early follows me, and like Ruben Mays follows me, but they don't really tweet a whole lot. A few other ones like that. I was trying to get the old schools to follow me. Even if they played for the Saints for one game, long as they're not active with another team like the Falcons or the Panthers, I usually go with them. I'll say, hey, follow me, blah, blah, blah. Bobby Hebert's got a Twitter, but he never really tweets on it. I think he's got like 15 tweets in 20 years or something. I don't know. He doesn't really tweet. But I mean, I got like Christian Garrick to follow me, Seth Dunlap. WWL Radio follows me. Ken Crawley's had these cryptic tweets today, so hopefully his ass gets cut tomorrow because they got to cut somebody to sign Bryant. So maybe they cut Crawley. I'm praying to God they cut Crawley so we can finally say goodbye. I'll be on here going, nah, 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 nah. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, I'll be singing. I'll be like, this copyright claimer. This is not my song, but I'm going to sing it all day long. How you like them nuts, Crawley? I think because he realizes that Crawley can't play outside. He can only play the slot. And that's what Eli's playing. So as long as Eli's there, he's not going to play unless one of them gets injured. So I think he realizes the writing's on the wall. And especially since he's realizing that Bryant's going to be signing and they got to cut somebody, chances are they're going to cut him. And I hope another team picks up Crawley. I hope the Panthers or the Falcons pick him up so we can torch his fucking ass. It'd be so sweet. Because the Panthers and the Falcons pretty much just pick anybody up that we cut. And considering we haven't played the Panthers this year, well, I know that. Yeah, I know what song he was singing, too. Let's see. I have to go on Facebook and check out Dez Bryant on Facebook. See what he sees, what's going on there. DE. Because I don't have him on Facebook. 1.4 million. Huh? If he said that on Facebook, it's gone. It's not there anymore. So he must have said it and deleted it because it's not there. I'm looking at his Facebook right now. I don't see it. The last tweet he says is who. So he must have deleted it. They all do that. They put up a tweet. He did because I don't see it. Yeah, that's what I see on Facebook. All it says is who with a question mark. So that's fine. Hey, 1.4 million Cowboys fans will delete him. But I guarantee you 15 million Saints fans will like him. I guarantee you the Who Dat Nation will like his ass. His tweets will go up. I mean, his numbers will go up. I know for a fact when a Saints sign a player, I immediately go to his Twitter and like him, Facebook and like him, Instagram and like him. Same thing if they cut him. I go back and forth. But, I mean, Dez Bryant, I guarantee you. I mean, let's see. Dez Bryant on Twitter has 3.53 million followers. I guarantee you, if we sign him tomorrow, he's going to get 5-6 million like that. Now, he may lose a couple million because the Cowboys fans, if the Cowboys fans didn't unlike him already and some didn't, I guarantee you they will unlike him. But that's okay because the Saints fans in full force. We will, we'll take care of it. We'll get him where he needs to go. So it looks more than likely that they're going to sign him tomorrow. Well, yeah, it gets signed. Oh. Let's see. Oh, he deleted that. Yeah, that's not up anymore. He deleted it. I just went on his Twitter. He deleted that stuff right there. 10:15 p.m. and it's 10:31. That dude tweeted at 10:15. 16 minutes later, that tweet's gone. That's fast. I'm gonna retweet that. That's hilarious. How does he go from liking that to that dude that you sent me to? Well, he was blocked at one point. I had to unblock him because this dude doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. I don't know why. I blocked him a long time ago, but I don't have him blocked now because a couple of months ago, yeah, he was the one. Wait, that dude that you sent me to, he was the one. He was the one that was doing the Teddy Bridgewater tweets. The Jets guy, I think that's him. Yeah, he posted that too on Facebook. He said keep the same energy, and then he posted who. But that's it. You know how these athletes are. They post something for a few minutes just to get attention, and just they post something to get attention where people will share it, because once you post something online, you can delete it, but then people will screenshot it. He posted it just long enough, 10, 15 minutes, to where people will download it, people will screenshot it, and then he deleted it. And then people talk shit about him. People say, oh, look, Des Bryant said this. They'll be like, oh, I didn't say that. They do that to get attention. So, that's how it is. They do that to get attention. But I retweeted what you sent me, so, He's like, oh my goodness, it is official. Des Bryant will be sucking ass. I mean, he will be doing good today. Oh, college basketball season started today. And, I don't know. Prom time is on my all-time block list. I have a theory. Yeah, I did retweet it. I have a theory and a rule. If you played for the enemy, you're blocked. There's only a few exceptions. Bobby Hebert's a Saint now, so whatever. Dion is the enemy because he played for the Falcons and he played for the 49ers. So I don't read his tweets. I don't have him on Facebook. He's blocked everywhere. So although Deion Sanders does like Kamara, and he does like Thomas, and he does like Ingram, and he does like, he's a big Saints fan. He's one of the few people who doesn't shit on the Saints. So I got to give him props for that. However, he's always on my block list because I don't deal with enemies. I don't deal with whatever. So they must have congratulated on something. Let me see. Let's see. Des Bryant signed an 18-year contract worth $3.50. No. Let's type it in the old Twitter handle. Patrick, why did you stay with the Cardinals, Peterson? Patrick Peterson hadn't tweeted since October 31st. So I don't know whether y'all must be seeing this on Instagram. So I don't know. Instagram. Oh, yeah. Our Instagram is We Are the Who Dat Nation at blah blah blah. It varies. I get a lot of these fake accounts following me and shit. So 3,344 followers. So can't be wrong. So, yeah, the Twitter is at WATWDN, which is close to 5,000. So, and if y'all get a chance, go on to Tweety Bird and hit up the Who Dat Discussion New Orleans Saints podcast on the YouTube. Obviously, you know him. And on the Tweety Bird, he had a Facebook like 5 times, but Facebook just shits on him. I don't know why. They shit on me sometimes. When I'm posting during the Saints game, Facebook resets my kicks me out, makes me change my password. Because they keep telling me they think I'm spamming. I can't help it if we score a touchdown every 5 minutes. I can't help it. I'm just reporting the game. But Facebook pretty much shut down. Every time he attempts, they shut down his thing, and it's stupid. But and then he's got his, like, I think Spotify and something else. So Jarius who? Which Jarius? The little kid Jarius? I don't really deal with him too much. He only became famous because he got sick. I mean, how? That's like the Kim Kardashians of the world. Oh, I don't fool. I mean, I do. Like I said, my Instagram is We Are the Who Dat Nation, and Field Guy 316 is my personal one. But I don't post on Instagram, so I don't know offhand. Let's type in the old handle. DEZ Dez. Well, I guess that's his. What is his handle on IG? I don't see it. Oh, Des Bryant's actually blocked on Twitter. Instagram. I got to unblock his ass. I blocked him years ago. I actually have to unblock his ass. I'll do that later. I think I blocked him because he talked shit about the Saints one year. So, yeah, he's not blocked on my Twitter though. So and Facebook, he was never a radar on my Facebook, so I don't know. But I'll follow him on Facebook and all. I just hope he changes that cowboy. He should have took that cowboy shit off. 8? Oh, okay. Oh, I was like, man, I got more. I got 120 people follow me on my regular Facebook, but I don't post any pictures on there because I don't know how. I can't type on his phone because it won't let me text. I can only text numbers. This phone, track phone, is really, I don't know, it's out of whack. So yeah. Damn, it's 10:30 already. Good Lord. Damn. I'm probably gonna get off in a minute or two because I'm gonna go take a shower and use the facilities. So I'm definitely gonna do that in a few. But yeah, I appreciate if you follow me on there. Which account did you follow me on? Or you can follow me on both if you want. Oh wait, let's see. One. Oh, there you go. I see you. And all right, there you go. I sent you a follow back. So, but the Instagram, I don't know how to fool with Instagram, so I get the pictures and I send them to my friend who set up the Instagram, Senor Robert, and he's the one that posts. A lot of times he posts the damn videos. He likes to filter he likes to put these photos in black and white and black and gray. He likes that filter, and I keep telling him don't do that shit. Lately he hasn't done it, but if you look back at a lot of the pictures, half of them are black and white, and I'm like, don't do that. Put it in color. He's like, well, sometimes my phone does that. But he recently, screaming outside my freaking house. I'm gonna go out there and start yelling at these people. They're screaming. 10:30 at night, they shouldn't be screaming. They may hear me though, because who knows? I don't care if they hear me. I'll go knock the hell out of them. But yeah, definitely whatever I just said. I don't know. That's right. Do it. Who that discussion said. If you know who that discussion's name, go on there. Go on his YouTube. Watch his latest video and tell him that I sent you there, and he'll give you a brand new shiny nickel. No, I'm just kidding. He won't. No, don't do that, because then he'll be cool. He'll go broke. Anyways, I think I'm gonna particularly wrap up this stream because, like I said, I'm gonna go take a shower, use the facilities, get me something to eat. Des Bryant, hopefully he becomes a Saint tomorrow. Who that? So, plus we only dwindled down to 4 or 5 people, and we had like 12 earlier. So, but I'm gonna wrap this particular stream thingy up. Like I said, y'all go watch Who Dat Discussion. I still gotta watch your video, Who Dat Discussion. I didn't get around to it yet. I forgot. I fell asleep. So I'm gonna watch it. I promise. I probably commented already. If I watch it, I usually comment. Oh, sorry, FHGM. I've been on for an hour and a half almost. If I didn't have to go use the bathroom, I'd be on here for another 2 hours. But I don't want to. I don't want to go do that and take a shower and have y'all sit here for 20 minutes. I don't want to do that. Who that discussion tweeted it out, so it's got to be real. So it was apparently Des Bryant tweeted it, so I don't know. So, but yeah, FHGM, you could just watch the playback. That's fine. You know, I do talk for a while, but it is what it is. So, like I said, all right. Facebook, We Are the Who Dat Nation. Instagram, We Are the Who Dat Nation. Twitter at WATWDN. You got me on here. He saw it on Twitter. He didn't tweet it. However, he retweeted it. So, I actually I was gonna do this earlier, but I forgot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tweet Des Bryant. I'm gonna say, so have you signed with the Saints yet? So I can tell people you signed. You know, did you sign a contract? Oh, you signed it? It's not like he's gonna respond to me. I'll be like, yo, this is what you need to do. Get your ass back to New Orleans, sign the contract, and hit me up. Here's my phone number. Give me a scoop so I can go on ESPN and say, fuck you, I got the scoop first. My friend gave me a scoop one time. The NFL was filming today or yesterday, actually today, in Emeralds for that Thanksgiving thing. He sent me a bunch of videos about it. He said he couldn't get a damn lick of work done today because they kept coming in the cooler and they kept coming. They filmed the whole inside, outside. He's like, I can't get my work done with a camera crew over my shoulder. I said, you should have screamed who dat. I said, were they filming you? And he goes, yeah, they actually filmed me. I said, shit, man. I said, did you say We Are the Who Dat Nation? He goes, no. I said, fuck, man. I said, next time there's a camera crew on your ass, shout us out. God damn it. I can get some national TV exposure here. I said, come on, man. National TV exposure. Oh, well, they always go to Emeralds. Emeralds is right near the quarter. Twitter? That's the Twitter. And the Facebook is We Are the Who Dat Nation, one whole thing. And it's my Facebook has 19,016 people. We finally hit 19,000 people last week. It's funny, when the Saints win, everything goes sky high. When the Saints don't win, it goes all the bandwagoners are starting to jump on the bandwagon. Bobby Hebert said the bandwagoners better jump on now before it's too late. Because once it's dead, they're not going to, Obviously, when Atlanta sucks, which they do, and their team sucks, they're going to hop on the Saints bandwagon because that's the only way they win vicariously through us. So it's not even too funny. So, yeah. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this up about a minute and a half shy of an hour and 30 minutes. If there's any breaking news tomorrow, I'll jump on. It might happen. I don't give any hopes about it because the Ravens tried to sign him and they didn't. And there was another team that was going to sign him. I can't remember who, and they didn't. It all depends on what he wants and how much cap room we can get because we don't have that much cap room right now. I'm not holding my breath out on it. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, well, we're still 7-1. We still have good chemistry going. We play the Bungles on Sunday. I don't give a shit that the weather's going to be 50 below or 49 degrees, whatever. The media keeps saying this bullshit about the freaking media, about the weather, which doesn't mean shit. So, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to end this particular stream because it's 45 seconds shy of an hour and 30. So, I thank y'all, everybody who watched, everybody will watch. Go sub us. Any Saints fans on YouTube, come sub us. Also, go check out D Capri. She's pretty cool. I always like to give her shout-outs. And go check out Who Dat Discussion. Get that man to 100 if he hasn't been already. And try to get us to 200 by Sunday if you can. I don't know if it'll happen, but hey, it'll be a hell of a surprise if that happens. Just share us out. You know what I'm saying? It's a good deed. We follow you. You follow us. It's all good. Oh, that's good, Michael. So anyway, it's officially 1 hour and 30 minutes. Oh, no problem. I'll shout you out whenever. So, all right. This is the end of the podcast. End of the podcast. End of the stream. So, thank y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all. And who dat? Go Saints. Who dat? Fuck the Bungles.